Hearing the suppressed and pleasant sounds coming from the bedroom, I got up and went into the study. Then, I opened the surveillance video at the villa with my laptop. At this moment, the surveillance footage showed Ethan lying on Kelly. I gritted my teeth. Looking back through the records, I found that Ethan and Kelly secretly had an affair in my house many times during my blind time. They did that in the bedroom, living room, kitchen, and balcony of our bridal chamber. And sometimes they even did it in front of me. To hide their adultery, they finally teamed up to murder me. I copied all the surveillance videos. Seeing they had finished having sex in the video, I quickly left the study and sat back on the sofa to drink water. Ethan opened the door and came out. After seeing that I was still there, he quietly and quickly went to the kitchen. And Kelly actually came out wearing my pajamas. Pretending to have just arrived at my home, she cried all the way from the door to me, "Ruby, you are finally back." She rushed over to hug me. "Ruby, I believed you would be fine. Ethan and I were very worried after finding out you accidentally fell off the cliff. We searched for you near the cliff for a long time but never saw you. Ruby, you lost your sight. So you can't walk around alone in the future. I'm afraid that something unexpected will happen to you again." I sneered in my mind, "Don't you wish I would have an accident?" Opening the door, Ethan also came out from the kitchen. "Kelly, there you are. Ruby has just been back. You can spend some time with her." Hugging me, Kelly continued to cry, "Ruby, I'm really worried about you. There are so many cliffs there. How could you be so careless?" Was I careless? Did she want to make it an accident? I put down the cup before saying, "No. Someone pushed me down on purpose." Kelly froze her expression instantly. "Oh really?" I asked her rhetorically. I remembered there were only two of you next to me at the time, right? The hand Kelly was holding onto me began to tremble, and Ethan, who was standing at the kitchen door, was also stunned. I continued, "Did you push me down?" Kelly let go of me all of a sudden. Ethan walked over to explain, "Ruby, I am your husband, and Kelly is your younger sister. How could we possibly want to hurt you?" Finally, Kelly reacted and continued, "Yes. Ruby, I went to the toilet because of a stomachique, so I was not there at that time." I then added, "It's true. I told you my phone was left in the car, so I went back to get it. Besides, I told you not to walk around alone. Don't you remember?" After thinking about it, I said, "Really? I can't quite remember it." They both breathed a sigh of relief. But after I sounded out them, Kelly finally teased me anymore. She stood up and left, saying she had something to do. Soon, I heard Ethan's cell phone ringing. Looking at the incoming call on his phone, Ethan glanced at me. And then, he secretly went to the bathroom to answer the call. I followed him quietly. Ethan lowered his voice. "I have never thought she is alive. She couldn't have discovered it because she is blind. Suspicious. There was no surveillance on the mountain at the time. Even if she called the police, we won't be identified as the murderers. It was just her guessing. Don't worry. Okay, I promise you. Don't cry, right? It was lucky for her to be alive last time, but she won't be so lucky all the time." They were unsatisfied with the fact that I was alive. Hearing Ethan's cold words, I was completely disappointed. It turned out that the person I trusted the most wanted me to die so much. Since college, Ethan and I have been together, and we have been in a free love relationship. Initially, I didn't accept his pursuit. But later, he saved me. That story was that I was followed on the road, and he fought with that person at the risk of his life and was stabbed. So I finally agreed. My family was much better than his, so my family didn't agree with our marriage at first. But under my insist, my father agreed to our marriage in the end. Unexpectedly, I got into a car accident on my wedding night and became blind. Even though I was blind, Ethan still took good care of me. I always thought he loved me sincerely, but I didn't expect that he kept pretending to me. Since they liked to act, I would stick with them to the end.